What's up? It's your boy Karceno here, man, and let's talk about it. This is Karceno Hood Story Volume 101. Okay? Now, have you guys ever had a friend that always got caught when he cheated? Not some of the time, not part times, but every time they've cheated, they got caught. That's this guy. He got caught every single time. I can't think of a time he didn't get caught. And his thing is, he would take the most extreme measures and would still get caught. One time he got caught. He had the girl, brought her to the house, and she left some on the table. Like one little bitty thing on the table, and the wife knew he was cheating. And he got caught. He was in the doghouse. Last time he got caught, he went to this expensive hotel way out of town. Like about 40 miles away from where he lived. He get a ring at the doorbell and knocking on the door. When he was putting his pants on and he got nervous, he heard the knock on the door, he panicked. Boom, fell face first trying to put the pants on, bust his nose. Now his blood is everywhere. He trying to stop his nose from bleeding. So the lady at the desk, he got into an argument with her because she thought he was doing drugs and all that. It was a real racist place. So they was like, there can't be no drugs or partying here. And so she called the cops talking about I think they might be doing drugs. And he was cheating with a white girl, of course. And this led to the conspiracy thing there, and they thought it was drugs while his nose was bleeding, and led to a whole bunch of mess. Well, the wife caught him then. Now, here it is, fast forward, another time where he took a precaution. He's at a bar. Now, this time, the wife is out of town. Wife is out of town, so he's out of the doghouse, ready to go again. So wife is out of town. He's sitting over here at a bar. He's over there doing karaoke, kicking it. And she's a big girl. And, he bumping over there, bumping, grinding with an old big girl. And they hitting it off. And then she talking freaky and he talking freaky with her. And he's like, man, you know me, I like them petite women. I don't really like them big girls. But man, it was something about her. She smelled like cake. And that's something, let me tell you something for big girls. I guess this is a win-win for you. If you smell like cake, you all good. If you smell like cake, everything's going to be glorious. So if you got a cologne or perfume that smell like cake, that means food. And guys like to eat. So they smell that cake, they going to stay next to you. So he smelled the cake. So he just kept staying over there with her. Next thing you know, they flirting and get each other's number and all this stuff. And I guess he hit it before, and that was supposed to have been it. And she was like in stalker mode. And I'm like, you gave her your cell phone number? He's like, I don't remember doing that, but I must have, because she got it. She called me up. What you doing? And I'm like, man, my wife starts seeing this girl calling me every time of night. I'm in trouble. And his wife is out of town, though. So he was like, oh, I'm just chilling, doing some stuff. I ain't even at the crib right now. He was lying. He was at the crib. So he's in there in the garage, and then he pulls the garage down. And next thing you know, he saw a car pull in his driveway, and he was like, I know that ain't her. And then the phone rang, and he picks it up. She was like, did you just close the door on me? He was like, he's like, what? You at my house? She was like, yeah, I just stopped by your house. Why? I'm in the area. How you know where I live? Fool, you think you told me where you live. So now he's all like flustered because he don't remember none of this. So she's like, why you just closed the garage on me? He's like, I ain't even at home. That's my brother. My brother closed the garage on you. So she's like, oh, okay. He was like, look, just meet me at the bar. So he wanted to get this finalized and closed. Just meet me at the bar. So he was trying to give her the slip. He was like, I'm going to meet you at the bar later on, So she dips out and pulls into his next door neighbor's parking lot. So he think, okay, she gone, the coast is clear. Now I gotta get out of here. So he called up another chick, like, yeah, meet me at the bar, this chick gone. He thought he sent her off. She was gonna wait for him at the other bar. So he pulls out, he's coming out the garage, and he hit a horn. Beep, beep, she blew the horn at him. He waved, because he think his mind of stupidity is that he does this all the time. He pull out, sometimes his neighbors are over there, so they always blow and wave, so it was just natural instincts for him to just wave. He never thought about it's the chick. He think it's the neighbors. He pulls off, the chick turns around and follows him. She think this is what he wants to happen. So the chick is following him to the bar where this other girl he called is waiting for him. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. So, so as soon as he get there, she jump out like, hey, what the hell are you doing here? How you following me? She's like, I was right behind you. I blew at you. He was, what in the world? No. She's like, I just saw you pull out. And you blew the horn, you waved at me, so I thought you wanted me to follow you. You said you wanted to meet up at the bar. He was like, I meant later. I got a business meeting right now. I got to meet some people for business. And now you just popping up on people. This ain't how you do things. Well, I'm sorry. Oh my God, it was a mess. So the other girl shows up and he was talking to her. He's like, yeah, this is my cousin and stuff. Yeah, we hang out all the time. So he was just playing the game. They both didn't know what was going on. She was like, oh, your cousin is something else. He's like, yeah, she's like my play cousin, like from work. And then this other girl there, and they dancing. She all over him. He buying her drinks, and he was like, oh, this is a client from work. I'm trying to impress her. And I'm like, dog, you work, like, impress her for what? You work at Hewitt Packard. She's like, she fell for all that? He's like, yeah, dog. He's like, I was in the thick. He's like, then by the end of the day, the big girl got a little tipsy, and she was all upset and was like, Miss Thing rolling her eyes at me. She trying to show me up. I'm going to show her what I could do on this dance floor. So she got out there, and she in there popping it on him, and he's like, I'm drunk. Because she buying everything and she throwing her boobs in my face. So what I'm going to do? So I just started motorboating it, and the girl like, I thought that was your play cousin. Ugh, you disgusting. So he was like, well, I might as well take the big girl back to the house and hit it. He pulls the big girl, and she followed him back to the house. Dummy. Next thing you know, wife's in the parking lot with bags. Taking bags out the trunk. He was... That can't be my wife. That gotta be the next door neighbor. So he's pulling in, and here comes the big girl right behind him, pulling up. He was, babe, why are you home? She was like, you didn't get my message? I told you that the thing